Hello, and thank you for your consideration. As this issue affects me personally, my interest in research on this subject extend well past the need for my education, so it means a lot to me. Already, a majority of transgender adults in America have relocated or are considering relocating due to recent transphobic legislation and discrimination. I am one of those trans Americans, and I worry because I feel unprepared should I be forced from my home and everyone I love here. These bills often cut off access to our health care and force trans women, like myself, into using men's restrooms. I worry often, should this happen to me, I would need to just pack up and seek refuge elsewhere. So there has never been a greater need to understand what motivates transphobia so we can solve this problem. One way discrimination can be motivated is through social identity threat. This can occur when a minority group is seen as challenging the status or distinctiveness of one's own in-group. One social identity that has been largely overlooked is gender identity. In fact, gender self-esteem and traditional gender roles have both been associated with transphobia. Additionally, social identity threat can motivate the reinforcement of perceived differences between these groups. The belief that sex assigned at birth determines one's gender has actually been on the rise with increased discourse on transgender people, and this belief is incompatible with the validity of our own gender identities. As a result, the assertion that we are the gender we identify as would be expected to cause cognitive dissonance. A common stereotype of trans people is that we are not real men or women. This response could be used to alleviate such dissonance, and other stereotypes such as being mentally ill, confused, sexual predators, and deviant could be seen as justification for depriving us recognition of our own gender and groups. Only about 11% of people know a trans person, so it's understandable why people would hold this perceived belief. But the good news is that trans media contact is associated with more empathy and less negative bias towards us. So, positive representation through trans social models is a viable solution. Also, many therapies practice dissonance induction and reduction, which could be beneficial to reducing transphobia. And deep canvassing techniques that focus on personal storytelling and motivation while keeping dissonance low could further reduce transphobia. In short, self identity threat can cause people to focus on differences they perceive, like the sex someone is assigned at birth. This could cause cognitive dissonance, leading to the formation of harmful stereotypes and beliefs. Thus, future research should explore the connection between a perceived threat to one's femininity or masculinity and their transphobic beliefs, as well as further explore positive representation, increased access to psychotherapy, and deep canvassing as potential solutions. Thank you for your time.